I'm Daryn Kagan. If you love to read and you want to know more about books and authors, this is the place for you. Today on Bookmark, we'll meet British romance novelist Barbara Taylor Bradford.
I write about ordinary women doing extraordinary things who go out and conquer the world.
And still ahead, NBC reporter turned author Bob Dotson is here to introduce us to extraordinary Americans. And we'll go behind the wheel of a bookmobile with a best-selling author in the driver's seat.
Well, I wrote this book just thinking I was getting away with something. By some fluke, a publishing house said, sure, we'll take that.
We're also going to meet a baby boomer whose best-selling series began as a way for him to connect with his son.
In Percy Jackson's world, if you have those conditions, that means you're probably a demigod. You're the son of a god. And he had no trouble believing that.
And we'll compare book and movie versions of two fantastic crime stories with film and theater critic Jeffrey Lyons.
Lewis.
Yes, I'm Michael Holler.
Mr. Holler, this whole thing is a setup. I made a mistake with that woman, and she was setting me up.
Down.
Let's start with some notes, some things you might not know that are going on from the book world. Older Americans, they are the most avid book readers. And that doesn't matter if you're talking printed books or ebooks. Surveys show the typical adult reads about 17 books a year. And if you're 65 and older, well, you're reading even more than that. Also, a majority say they get their book recommendations from family members, friends, or coworkers. There's a teenager in the UK. She has landed a major book deal, and this is how she did it. She posted her stories online. Her name is Beth Reeks. She's still in high school and lives with her parents in South Wales. She's 17 years old, and she was uploading stories like The Kissing Booth, and she did it one chapter at a time. By doing that, she attracted 19 million readers. After that, Random House thought about it and said, yeah, we should probably give this girl a 3-book deal. The creator of TV's Law & Order is now writing novels. Dick Wolf, you remember his name. His first book is called The Intercept. Early reviews have been pretty positive. Wolf says writing novels is kind of like the Sistine Chapel ceiling. It's a much broader canvas, and it's a different kind of storytelling than television is. Recently, we talked with some of today's top authors about which authors they read and who they follow.
Well, I love Meg Wolitzer, and I just was reading The Red and the Black by Stendhal, which was quite awesome. And I love Edith Wharton and Jane Austen.
Dan Silva, the thriller writer, Lee Child, my friend Evan Thomas and Walter Isaacson, and lots of folks, Michael Beschloss. Very lucky I think we're living in a really great age for both biography and for mystery and fiction.
I do love Susan Orlean. If I read nonfiction, I do like to read essays.
When I hear there's a John Irving or Jonathan Kellerman book, I almost always run to the bookstore to get that in hardcover and have it in my hands. That still feels like the precious, privileged way of reading a book.
Well, anything Pratchett does. Then a lot of the people I'm close to in the industry, Susan Elizabeth Phillips, Lonnie Diane Rich, Ann Stewart, when your friends' books come out, you grab those.
For more information on these books or any stories you see here, just head to our website and tell us what you think. What's on your mind? It's rl.tv/bookmark. We have a lot ahead for you today. We'll meet British romance novelist Barbara Taylor Bradford, author of 27 worldwide bestsellers.
I don't really write romances, but there's always romance in my books.
Books versus movies. We're going to talk about how faithful movie versions are to the original novels.
All right, Popeye's here. Get your hands on your heads. Get off the bar and get on the wall. You want to take a ride there, fat man? We're going now. Bye.
And we'll hear about ordinary people who have done extraordinary things. Author Bob Dotson, you know him from his great stories on the Today Show. He's here.
This isn't just feel good, this book. This is a story about America and how it got to be where it is today and how we can handle challenges.
A lot more to come on Bookmark, so stay with us.